Hughes his first competitive game for 6 weeks and his first appearance in the European Championships. Mike England's injury problems resolved, so he names the strongest side from the players available, which is almost as strong as he could wish. The Czechs, winners of the European Championship 11 years ago, and although they didn't make the World Cup last summer, they're a very strong team, especially in defence. Unbeaten in almost a year, they play with a sweeper, Kovaniek, Czech Player of the Year, and they'll be difficult to break down. But in view of Wales' great record on this ground under Mike England, the spectators here looking for a Welsh win tonight. The referee is Krzysztof Czermarmazovic of Poland. News of Jan Molby's goal in Denmark's 1-0 win in Finland means Wales have been knocked off the top of Group 6 for at least the next 90 minutes. As the Czechs kick off this evening here at the racecourse in front of a crowd of something like 15,000 people. They've got wet in the past couple of hours as Wales, in all red, Peter Nicholas in a tussle with the Czech captain Jan Fiala. Vanden Hauw. And the header clear is towards Skuhravi. Skuhravi again. And a little slip by Pat Vanden Hauw means that there's a chance for Knoflicek very early on in the game. He's forced wide by Ratcliffe, and Nicholas, with a little bit of time, under pressure from Janeška. James and Phillips combining and freeing Hodges on the left. It's over the head of Neil Slatter. Blackmore. Czechoslovakia conceded just 4 goals in their last 11 games in the past year and a third. And they've only lost once in that time, so they're certainly a force to be reckoned with. Kula. Skuhravi. Hašek. Chance for Phillips to break for Wales. Not unexpectedly, Rush and Hughes are the men forward. It's the long one towards Hughes. Quite control. Novak was in there. And Hašek is it wide to Kula. Karel Kula. Dani Kostrava. On the line to Janeška. Play by Janeška. May have to play it back to Kula. Finds him in the end, or tries to, but it's cut out by Blackmore. Hodges. Problems and a chance. Oh, it's the crossbar. What an effort by Kubik. What an effort. And Neville Southall had no chance with that. As Wales burst forward, Dave Phillips, it's cut out by Novak. And what an effort that was. Neville Southall really left groping. It couldn't really have been a better shot as Lubos Kubik hammered it against the crossbar. Mike England might be heaving a sigh of relief after that. Ratcliffe. Hašek with the throw. Foul by Peter Nicholas on a man who hit the crossbar just a moment ago, Lubos Kubik. Kovaniek. Flicked by Janeška, and a good one towards Hašek. They're good, these Czechs, you know, and that one's off the upright this time. Well, we've had an indication in the last 2 minutes of just how dangerous these Czechoslovakians can be in the European Championship. A moment ago, it was the number 6 Kubik who hammered a shot against the crossbar, and just as if to prove he could do just as well, even Hašek on that occasion, hitting it right against the outside of the upright. 2 let-offs for Wales. Again, the close attentions of Novak to the cross. Kovaniek clears. That's towards Knoflicek. So the touchline throw to Wales. That's a dreadful ball by Sloveniak. Rushes in there with Mikloško. Mikloško won't be too pleased with the way that his sweeper put him into trouble there. Hodges. Really beginning to establish himself now in the Wimbledon first team and in the Welsh team. Robbie James to Nicholas. It's towards Hughes. Good control and a good volley. Not quite keeping it down. But just a little sign of what Mark Hughes can do. He may have not played much competitive football lately, but you could hardly accuse him of looking sluggish then. Slatter. Rush. Phillips. Can he get it curled across? He does towards Robbie James. Hodges just paused momentarily. Hughes. And hacked clear by Novak. But the danger's not past for the Czechs. Kevin Ratcliffe. Not a good ball in field. And now it is cleared Janeška. Goalkeeper Mikloško suffering a bit as a result of that. And also suffering as Janeška. After a little challenge from Kevin Ratcliffe. So a moment of panic there in the Czechoslovakian defence. Kubik again using that poise to beat off the challenge of Nicholas. It's towards Knoflicek. Got the cleanest shirt on the field. Kula. Janeška. And that's another corner off Blackmore. Experienced man, Janeška. 35 caps he's won. He's got the ball now. Scored 9 goals for the Czechs in international matches. And he's leaving this corner. The sweeper, Josef Chovanec. Robbie Jones for another one. Wales yet to win a corner. 32 minutes played. Czechs putting on the pressure. Again Chovanec. Will he vary at this time? It's an interesting one towards Kubik. Oh dear me. What a lovely shot. What a marvellous corner that was. Just chipped across by Chovanec. And walloped by Kubik. And it wasn't far wide as well, although the Welsh defender was watching it all the way. Taking his time, no pressure on the Czechs. 45 minutes almost of goalless football will be too much of a disappointment for them. They end the half coming forward. Janeška cut out by Ratcliffe. Nicholas to Blackmore. Hughes really has been closely guarded by Straka. I don't think they like each other very much, certainly on the evidence of this further 45 minutes. And I'm not sure that Novak and Rush are the best of friends. They've certainly got to know each other very well, though. There wasn't a foul by Peter Nicholas there, but the referee says there was. Hašek dived, rather. Blackmore gives away the throw. Dying seconds of the first half. Kula, interesting one, towards Knoflicek. Skuhravi gathers, and that's the last action of the first half. And I must admit, it's all been a rather disappointing first half, rather anticlimactic, because Wales haven't made much of an impression on the Czechoslovakians. It's the Czechs who had the early chances, hit the bar, hit the post, and Wales still really to make a dent in what's been a very strong Iron Curtain defence. Can Wales improve things in the second half? The half-time score, 0-0. So Ian Rush and Mark Hughes and company have another 45 minutes in which to break down this very composed-looking Czechoslovakian side and regain their place at the top of Group 6 of the European Championships. A place in West Germany next summer is what they're all striving for. The referee checking with his linesman. And off we go at the start of the second half. And the first action from Pat van den Hauwe. Novak is fouled by Mark Hughes. Phillips wide on the right. It's towards Robbie James, a good one. Can he turn? Can he get one in? Second chance perhaps towards Rush, and that's just past. Robbie James clenches his fists in despair. He made the running, and that was oh so close to the opening goal of the game. Robbie James turned well, got a second bite of the cherry. Second time decided to chip it across, and Rush not quite getting the connection that it needed. So Wales making their presence felt at the start of this second half, certainly. Hodges goes outside Straka. That's towards Hughes. Good save that time by Mikloško. That certainly enlivened the racecourse crowd. Getting behind the Welsh team now, as they always do. Kula. Little backflip by Ratcliffe towards Southall. Novak away to Knoflicek. Comes inside Slater rather well. Got a little bit of space to work in. Gets it across. Oh, and what a chance that was. Chovanec couldn't quite get her. But still they come forward through Kula. Knoflicek again, the man who created that opening for the Czechs. Again, he's got a little bit of space. Lets one fly this time, but didn't have the direction. Ivo Knoflicek of Slavia Prague, making the Welsh defenders think then. Kubik. Kula. Van den Hauwe finds Phillips. Robbie James in space, finds Hughes instead, does Phillips. Hughes back to goal, plays it to Nicholas. That's an interesting one from Nicholas, looking for Phillips. Can he get there first? Across comes Kubik as well. And that's off Kubik for a corner. Well played, Phillips. Lubos Kubik conceding the first corner of the second half in the 12th minute. Wales win it. The crowd in need of something to cheer. Will they get it from this Glyn Hodges corner? Near post, headed clear. To Fiala. Knoflicek. Bursting from defence is Kula. Only Janeška is up with him. Now Knoflicek's making the run, but Nicholas finds Hughes. Hodges. Blackmore. Hughes. Rush, one touch to control, two to play it to Robbie James. Forced him wide. Still gets it back in. Mikloška off the crossbar. Still in play. Rush back to Hodges. Towards Hughes, but cleared by Straka. And real pressure exerted on the Czechoslovakian defence. Ian Rush touched it across towards Robbie James. And his cross off a body and off the crossbar and cleared, but only just. David Phillips. Hughes. Van den Hauwe. Ratcliffe. Blackmore, the run is by Hodges, and there's oceans of room for him. Can he make the most of it? Tried the low one, and it ricocheted off Hashek. Lynn Hodges, the man causing the problems. Wales win another corner. Exactly 1 hour of this game played now. Phillips with Wales' third corner of the match. Robbie James, Mark Hughes just evaded him. Away comes Fiala. Ula. Fiala, good play. Only Janeška is up with him. It's 2 against 2. And there's support from Skulfravi. Janeška goes it alone. Tries to find the space. And it bobbled a bit. He still kept it under pretty good control, but couldn't get it on target. So we've got a lively game on our hands now. It's taken a bit of time to warm up, but a little bit of end-to-end excitement, and this time the action's at the check end as Ian Rush tries to find Dave Phillips. He checked his run. Fiala hadn't and was covering well. But Rush and, to a lesser extent, Hughes beginning to move into a higher gear. Flick on by Janeška towards Knoflicek. Fiala. Kubik. Swap places again now with Chovanec. So Kubik's the man playing further forward. Janeška. Knoflicek. There are 5 men in the middle waiting for it. Towards Skuharsko. Skufravi. The header was over. But again, the Welsh defence in a little bit of trouble. As Knoflicek got the crossover. Skufravi rose well to head over. 20 minutes to go. 0-0 the score. Wales knocked this evening off the top of qualifying Group 6. Need to win to get back up there. Kubik. Fiala. Kula. Cannoned off Blackmore. Slatter with a header. Nicholas. Hashek and Hodges. Kubik. First time shot, cannons off Slatter this time. Skufravi. Kubik again. This time it's offhand, and how? Robbie James loses out. Kubik once more. Janeška. Skufravi. That's a good one, but past the post. So Wales living dangerously again. A bit of shooting practice for Lubos Kubik. Chovanec. And Rush was there. Mikloshko needed 2 goes. And the referee says that was a foul. Rush doesn't like it. He's saying it's an act. Harsh words from Ian Rush. The goalkeeper is staying down. The crowd incensed. The referee saying, no trainers on the field, please. And there is really nothing wrong with the goalkeeper at all. And after all that, they take the free kick too quickly. So some questions we'll never know the answers to there. Was it a foul? Was he injured? Or was it just a bit of time wasting? Rush, a little bit of getting rid of his frustrations there, I think. Knoflicek. Skufravi. Skufravi. And again, Janeška. Crowd getting behind Wales. But Welsh defenders having to get behind the Czech attackers as Janeška cuts inside Blackmore. Towards the far post, Skoutravi loses out to Neville Southall. And the temperature beginning to warm here at the racecourse. Just the flick was enough to Fiala. Brandon Howe. And falls over in disgust at that. And this is a chance for Knoflicek. He's got the room, he's got 2 men in support, it's 3 against 2. He's got Janeška, he's got a clear chance at goal, and no mistake. What clinical finishing! What clinical finishing! So with 29 minutes of the second half gone, the deadlock at last broken, and there are incredible scenes around the Czechoslovakian dugout. The referee is saying, come on, let's get on with it. But the Czechoslovakians enjoying their moment of glory. The run was by Knoflicek, the chance set up by Knoflicek, and the Knoflicek finish was absolutely perfect. Wales 0, Czechoslovakia 1. So now, what can Wales do? Fiala. 4 Czechs forward. They're absolutely bubbling with confidence now. Skoutravi. Janeška. Plenty of time to set himself up, and that was dipping, but didn't dip enough. A couple of yards over. And Glyn Hodges is coming off. And Andy Jones of Port Vale. Wrexham born. Gets a cheer from the local crowd. And Andy Jones, who scored on his debut against Finland earlier this month, can he do it again tonight? Crowd cheering Andy Jones. So they've got Hughes, Rush and the Port Vale man on. Rush. First touch for Jones to Hughes. Bit of congestion. Slatter. Phillips. Wales with men forward. Rush was there. Hashek. Robbie James, impressive for Wales tonight. Hughes. Janeška. Then the Welsh defence stretched against something they've got to be wary of. The fact that goals may well count at the end. 0-1 would certainly be better than 0-2. So another breakaway goal by the Czechs, as well as ruining Welsh chances on the night, could further impair their chances of progress at all. Hughes, that's a good one towards Phillips. Jones trundles up into the centre. But he didn't have bothered first time anyway. Phillips gets another chance to Nicholas this time. Beats off Kovaniek. Jones was there. He missed it. But in the end, the desperate Czech foot was there to divert it for a corner. Andy Jones not quite getting the final touch. Dave Phillips. That town end yearning for a Welsh equaliser at least. Too close to Kubik. Phillips again. Is there any holding? No, says the referee. Fiala can clear. Phillips keeps it in. But Fiala under no pressure. 10 minutes of the game left. Wales need at least a point. They're trailing 1-0. It's a bad ball. It's by Skoutravi. Ratcliffe towards Andy Jones. Beats off the challenge, keeps control. Not bad for a third division player, is it? Phillips. Rush just a bit behind him. Novak was there. Got the lucky bounce towards Hughes, but Glasgow was there first. It's been a struggle for Hughes tonight. And Neville Southall just getting the better of Skufravi. Hughes, real end-to-end stuff now. Wales leaving themselves a little bit exposed at the back. And pushing forward frantically as well. Hashek. Get it clear. To Nicholas. Brought down. Now the substitution to be made by the Czechoslovakians. The referee says, hold on a minute while the substitution is made. Miroslav Kadlec is the man coming on. Miroslav Kadlec is coming on. And Thomas Skufravi is the man coming off. So Kadlec, not in the original party, gets a chance. And a taste of the action as James plays it through towards Rush. The chip by Rush is going in. They can't stop it. And Ian Rush scores his 14th goal for Wales. And Rush says, come on, we've got to get back into it and get a second goal. It was so tantalising. And with 8 minutes remaining, Wales needed just the rub of the green, the run of the ball, and it rolled invitingly into the Czechoslovakian net. The deadlock broken. Ian Rush, the man who's broken it. Nicholas. Ratcliffe. Like England, up on his feet as Wales come forward. Fiala. Knoflicek. Vanden Hauwe has the chance to set Wales up again. 5 minutes of play remaining. Kubik. The Czechs still confident enough to put quite a few men forward, and that's not a bad ball if Knoflicek can keep it in, which he can. He's got 2 men in the middle, Janeška and Hashek. Janeška cannons off Nicholas. Away comes Ratcliffe. Hughes. It's towards Andy Jones, but Marshall comes across to cut it out. 4 minutes, the floodlights burn bright in the night sky. Wales need something sparkling to be on top for the first time. Jones. Good play by Andy Jones. Rush! Oh! A little bit high, and it was a little bit wide, if the truth be told. But it was exciting enough. The play made by Andy Jones. The dive from Rush. What a spectacular goal that might have been. We're right at the end of the game. It's Wales 1, Czechoslovakia 1. Peter Nicholas. Headed clearance. Kadlec. In injury time, Clayton Blackmore. He can't keep it in. The linesman's flag goes up. And that's a throw to Czechoslovakia. They will be breathing a sigh of relief. They were full of jubilation when they scored the first goal. It looked as though that might be enough. But a little bit of rush magic has brought Wales right back in it. It looks now, though, as the referee looks at his watch, as though we could well to settle for a 1-1 draw here. In fact, that is definite, because the referee from Poland blows his final whistle, and we've seen a game of some drama. Ian Rush, playing his last game as a Liverpool player, was the man who got the vital Welsh equaliser just 8 minutes from the end. His 14th goal for Wales, after Knoflicek, with a little bit of individual magic, had given Czechoslovakia the lead. So Finland's home defeat against Denmark earlier this evening means that Denmark go top of the table, and Wales have to be content with second place, with Denmark to come at home in September. The final score, Wales 1, Czechoslovakia 1.
A draw then for Wales, but